Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and recently I did a bit of an expedition into an abandonware site, and grabbed up a whole bunch of stuff that interested me from the periods of late 90s to early to mid 2000s, because I do enjoy looking at PC games from that era, since I wasn't really a PC gamer at the time, so I love to dig up all these old 3D RPGs and FPSs. This is Vivisector, Beast Within, which the reason this game got my attention is because it is a Ukrainian FPS from 2006, where the screenshots showed enemies that were essentially like animals with cybernetic parts grafted onto them, and that was enough for me to go, yeah, let's take a look at that. But I guess this game is also inspired by the island of Dr. Moreau, so expect some animal-people hybrids as well. Let's get in here. Vivisection, the hard difficulty. This game also has something called the Vivisection point system, which I guess is some kind of unique dismemberment system where you can shoot bits off of enemies that aren't like, limbs. I guess just chunks come off, maybe showing their cybernetic parts underneath. I guess we'll just go with therapy. Alright. Moth on a lamp. Not really sure why there would have been a moth on there if it wasn't actually on. Alright, let's get these military men and unnecessarily leather-clad woman onto this island.
Kurt, wait.
What?
I need to tell you something.
Come on, Malika. You know it's over.
Listen, please. You need to know this. It's really important.
Don't start, okay? Now's not a good time.
It's also worth mentioning this game only got
Get another chance.
a European release. But seriously, why does she have a leather bodysuit and like a leather beanie, I guess you would call it? I mean, really, it's just a shower cap at that point. It's very thin. I guess we're just gonna forgo any kind of actual briefing? We're gonna get a briefing in flight? Because all we have to work with.
I had no time to explain the assignment to you, so listen carefully. As you know, a week ago, Liam Quaid's squad was sent to the conflict zone with short notice without taking necessary precautions. We've lost contact with them and need to launch a rescue mission immediately. That's where we come in. The only thing we've got is a working radio beacon. We'll get airlifted to their possible location and hope for the best. At least we know who we're looking for. With our combined efforts, we should all make it back. Hopefully.
I mean, isn't that kind of Command's fault that they were sent in without the proper precautions? Alright, now we're here. I guess we're just dropped on the ground, no parachute or anything.
The beacon signal is coming from a small wooden structure. The map position is a green flickering dot. Kurt, sneak up to the shack. We're watching you. Move!
Alright, so this is my starting arsenal. Got our knife. We got... what is that? My first instinct was to say USP, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. And our trusty M4 and or M16. I feel like I have a lot more trouble telling apart the M4 and the M16 when there's an M203 attached, because they kind of look the same with that. I guess the barrel shroud is slightly different. Also, we don't seem to have magazines because we just have 200 bullets. And R does not seem to do anything. Alright, so we're just dumped here by this shack. So we've got her, we've got this guy, and... is that the extent of my squad? Also, was it? Oh, it's a well. I was like, what is this? Alright, well, good thing I can't fall down here. Alright, let's enter the shack. Breaching clear.
Over.
weirdly dramatic for a door closing. Alright. We got a very bright shack with no light sources in it. Are those explosive? Do you think that red there indicates explosive? No. Also, really weird, I've never seen a game do this. Right mouse is switch weapons. And what is this alien beacon device? Apparently nothing? Alright.
This is Liam Quaid. If you're hearing this message, we are probably dead. I don't know what's going on here, but it's not a military operation for sure. Nor is it related to our assignment here. The only thing I know is, you gotta get out of here right now. That is, if you have enough time.
Jesus!
You guys need some help out there? Alright. Got some cyber dogs warping in. At least we got to see those like right off the bat. Oh no. If only you had worn something more protective than leather. Not that a BDU would have helped, but still. Okay, I feel like we're a little too early in the game for this shot to be in there. It hasn't earned it yet. It's like, we saw this lady in one cutscene, now she's dead, and we're supposed to be like, oh no. I don't even remember if she had a name. Alright. Well, now it's raining. I think it actually looks better when it's raining than it did without it. Though the gun models are pretty high detail. I don't know, they look decent.
Message received. Searching for possible extraction site. Sending potential coordinates. Hold on.
Alright, so we got our map down on the bottom left there. I guess there's going to be another beacon where we need to go, which is up the hill, so let's find a place to scale this. Alright, looks like we got a knockoff predator on our tail. Do you think it's worth trying to get up there? It looks like you should be able to get up here. But also that you really shouldn't try to get up here. No, it's a little too slippery at this slope here. If only we had some spherical legs, we could roll our way up there. Oop. Shots fired. Don't even know what was shooting at me. Oh, whatever it is still alive. Alright. I guess that's the Vivisection system. Just shot some bones out of him. That armor really didn't stop the bullets. And I can't pick up his ammo. There didn't really seem to be anything unusual. Oh, ramp's over there. Unusual about that guy. He was just all armored. But, I don't know, maybe he's a hyena under that armor. Anything up here? No. Alright, well, not off to a bad start, but not exactly the most bombastic either. I guess this is literally just like an objective marker. Okay, pistol bullets. Drawing of some girl? Ooh, we got an optic rifle. Can I zoom with this thing? Alright, let's, bust into the old controls here. Next weapon, last fired weapon. Yep, nope, there's no secondary fire. This thing is not really that useful otherwise. I guess it's accurate. Maybe it does a lot of damage. Oh. Yep, that's definitely a human skull under there. Managed to shoot off like half of his face, but his teeth are still intact. It's not exactly Soldier of Fortune, but it's still decently gory for the time. On the one hand, they're actually pretty accurate, but on the other, they don't do that much damage. But even when I'm not moving, the M16 or whatever here is not very damaging.
You haven't been identified. Activate the transponder. It's your personal identification module. If your transporter's malfunctioning, call the authorization center for further instructions.
Are you telling me that? Or was that the truck?
Identification not received. The authorization center has not confirmed your transporter operation. Do not approach. Wait for ID response, or you will be fired upon.
But my objective markers are... Oh, Jesus. Okay, they are not being sent after me. The phase dogs are just coming... Wow, they really explode when they hit that fence. Wait, so I was really just supposed to run up here? Okay, it is an M16. I mean, this gun is so inaccurate that their towers actually are pretty good cover. Ow. Also, there's no, like, directional hit markers, so I can't tell where I'm getting shot from half the time. How the fuck is he still hitting me from that angle? Alright, well, that's pretty brutal for, like, the first place we have to go.
Received. Searching for possible extraction site. Sending potential coordinates. Hold on.
If only our optic rifle could zoom. We could just pick those guys off from a distance. Alright, I saw his gun bounce out, and that's how I knew he was dead. F5 is quick save, good. I feel like I need to try more buttons to see if this thing can zoom. Oh. Okay, Q. Q is zoom. Why would Q be zoom, you might wonder? Oh, it's zoom for all weapons. Well, it's helpful to know that. Now I might actually be able to shoot something. Okay, I'm going to save my optic rifle for the towers. I think there's another one down here, though. Wasn't there a second one? Yeah, down there. Alright, so the shooting is not great. The gun doesn't exactly feel very precise, but then again, it also doesn't have a magazine, so there's all kinds of things wrong with it.
You haven't been identified. Activate the transporter. It's your personal identification module. If your transporter's malfunctioning, call the authorization center for further instructions.
Now it's weird because if we were someone who had a transloader, we would know what a transloader is, and you wouldn't have to say, it's your personal identification module.
Identification not received. The authorization center has not confirmed your transporter operation. Do not approach. Wait for ID response, or you will be fired upon.
Wow, 3 shots to the head. Alright, let's get in there where the cyber dogs are still alive. Trigger this cutscene. Okay, that guy only took... Oh, 1 shot. Yeah, let's not touch the electro wire. Okay, so these are just regular dudes who are at odds with the cyber wolves. Alright, how about we go over? There we go. Made it inside the base. Can I get up? No, can't get in these towers. Man, with the way that meat comes off of these guys, it's like they've been boiled ahead of time. Just slides right off their shoulders. You want to go Cyberdog? Oh, they electrocute you? Too? Alright. Medkit. Bullets. I hear another objective marker humming. Oh, it's this one here. It's on the roof, though. Can I drive this? No? It's really weird that those are just there. Like, they're very big and obvious. Transloader system boot. Alright, so now we've got like a full HUD. However, I feel like it would have made more sense to just not have a HUD before this. Because all it did is put some borders on our existing HUD. Also, we have 100 health. I wonder if that means we can increase that. Alright, well, now we're just one of these fellas. I don't want to touch this fence, because it's probably entirely electrified. Nope, I guess not. But we also can't climb over it, I don't think. Yep, it is a little bit electrified, but you really have to get up on it. Alright. We have an objective marker is down, so I guess we have to find a way into this thing. Ah. Probably jump through that hole from on here. Hup. Alright. This is a very immediate, distinct change of setting. Welcome to science. Shotgun bullets. Do I have a shotgun? Guess not yet. But I probably could have picked one up somewhere. Ow. Okay, you're not supposed to fall down here. Clearly. Ah, balls. Alright. Fatality. Look at this guy just running around with fucking skeletons sticking out everywhere. Clearly these are not normal humans. Look, dogs, you help me, I'll help you. And then have to kill you, but, you know. Enemy of my enemy is my frenemy for now. Speed kill. I don't know why I'm getting, like, bonus points for doing special things. Oh. Missed a doggo down there. I wonder how he knew to just take that thing specifically. Oh. Okay, that could have gone worse if I had fallen all the way through, but... The objective marker is up here. Wonder if there's a reason to platform across this seeming platform challenge. Secret weapon? Or entirely decorative. platformer. Alright, we found our way into a secret lab already, and there's just a random dead guy here. So, why are there spherical holes in everything that look like the dimension just teleported out there? This place does not look like it's doing so hot. That's what you call a teleporter malfunction. I was gonna put him out of his misery, but that took quite a few shots. Fearsome. Alright. There's still a red dot on my radar, but I think that's the one I left alive. Very open, kind of bland level, though. But maybe that's just because we're in the jungle right now. And they don't yet have any fun games. Okay, we got a road going off this way. There's some kind of... No, that's where we came from. I was going to say some kind of light over there, but... Alright. So I guess when they teleport in, they do just leave perfectly spherical areas around them. I'm just waiting to see one of those teleport in directly on top of someone and just, like, vaporize them. I mean, like, I could explore over there, but I get the feeling there's not much of a reason to. Thanks, Beacon. You led me right into a trap. Ammo over there. This trap does not seem to be very effective. We got it connected at the top right. Was that there before? What? Why did meat just explode? Where did that come from? Alright. I guess they explode when they die after a while? Sometimes? I don't know. Plenty of pistol bullets here. Alright. So, I guess some of these beacons are a trap. Looks like there's an altercation up ahead. Come on, guys. I don't got no quarry with you. Coral, not quarry. I don't have any stone digging with you, boys. Alright, we murdered the men who were defending this truck.
Symbol 1, this is Eagle 2. Get in position at the extraction point.
Okay, where's the extraction point? Over here? We really didn't have to go far. And still no idea what's actually happening here.
Symbol 1, this is Eagle 2. I'm getting close.
Well, I hope he doesn't get shot down. That would be real unfortunate.
This is Eagle 2, entering the corridor now. I'm hit! He's on fire! Going down!
Wait. How was he gonna pick us up in that plane? It's not like we're at an airstrip here. Well, fuck it, I'm not gonna need this anymore. My team's dead. My air support's dead. Nobody's gonna come looking for me. Maybe that's why we lost contact with the first squad that went in, because they also just threw away their communicator. Alright, well now we have to find our own way off of Mysterious Island. He keeps looking at this pistol like he really wants to show off his Counter-Strike skin. It's like an idle animation, except it plays even when you're running around. Oh, I was gonna say, I hear an ominous rumbling, but it's the remains of the plane. I got some points for exploration. We have like a point counter at the top right. I don't know if that actually matters. ...2006 was a little late for games still having much use for points. Congrats, you found all of the useless parts of the plane that you can't actually loot. Ah, shotgun. Okay, what is this? Fire. I was gonna say panthers, but they're definitely not panthers. I just don't have time to tell if they're cheetahs or not. Actually, that's... It looks more like a hyena in the patterning, but facially it does look more like a large cat. So I don't know what that's supposed to be. I mean, maybe it's just the kind of, like, tufted fur they went with that makes it look more like a hyena. Alright, well, we've already got our second animal enemy type, so we are getting them at a good little pace. Are we gonna get any idea what actually shot down the plane? Yeah, maybe they were going to pick us up with that balloon hook thing. Because otherwise, I don't know what his plan was. It's like at the end of, I think, Nazi Zombie Army 2. You know, the Sniper Elite zombie spin-off thing. You escape by a plane picking you up from the top of a building somehow. Also, where's the pilot? This was not the guy appearing on our radio. Also, what is that? That looks like something got fired through the front. Alright, there's plenty of ammo we don't need. I feel like a shotgun would be slightly more overpowered in this game if you don't have to reload. Okay, clearly not the way we needed to go. Let's see if I can kind of ski my way down the side of the plane without dying. Eh. Could have gone better. Shotgun. Alright, our next objective is down. And I'm not really sure how I would get down. I mean, I guess first maybe we have to go up to get down. Or maybe we can circle around from over here. Alright. Cool little puddle down here with grass and bushes growing under it. So you can tell it was well considered in its position when designing the map. We also have two gray dots on the map, but I think those are... I was gonna say, I think those are pickups that I just couldn't pick up, you know, ammo. Alright. So, I mean, that was my own fault that I died there on account of not having any health after falling off the plane. Kind of cheap that those flame panthers, they're not even like remotely panthers. Panther's not even a real species. It's just a colored mutation of other large cat species. I mean, I guess they're close to cheetahs, right? Because they got spots. Alright. And now we fell down into this ring of fire. These guys appearing does not explain why the ring of fire happened, though. Like, somehow the fuel from this plane just fell out in the perfect circle. Gotta remember to quick save before I do something stupid. Wait. Didn't I quick save at the top of the plane? Maybe I actually do have to load my quick saves. And they don't just auto-load. Yep, dramatic music sting because we saw the plane. I think there was a little bit of ammo in here. Or at least some health. Pistol ammo. Oh, there was... Alright. I'm glad we just fired this pilot's corpse into the sky. You think maybe he would have pulled that before he went down? Though I'm pretty sure planes of this size don't normally have a ejector seat, military otherwise. Alright, the shotgun's good, but it's a little slow for these guys. I think some of them appeared behind me. There we go. Alright. Well, let's go a little farther. Maybe we'll hit another cutscene. I say as a cutscene happens. Before we end it here.
Alright, let's go.
Wait. Turner? This is Liam Quaid. Can't believe you survived. I mean, that explosion. My God.
Oh, I wasn't in the
Liam,
plane.
this is Kurt. Kurt Robinson. We came here to find you, but...
Guys, I've got a connection with Kurt Robinson. They found my tracer. We're gonna get out of here after all.
Liam, listen to me. It's not gonna happen. There were 5 of us. Now I'm pretty sure I'm the only one left.
I think there were only 3.
Turner, too. Found his radio. How many you got there?
3 of us. 2 weeks in hell. Unbelievable.
Liam, we gotta get out of here. Too many of them. Go, go, go!
Okay. It says press fire to skip the movie, but the cutscene just kind of stopped. I think this was one of the games where they said there might be some problems like this, so it's better to quick save before cutscenes. Alright, well, I guess we'll dip back in. Alright, let's try this again and hope that it doesn't stop or whatever happened there. So I don't know if we missed anything else in that
You
cutscene.
found the transloader, so I have your coordinates. Proceed to your destination. We're moving on.
If you guessed this message, I'm probably dead, but not actually. Also, how did he leave a pre-recorded message on a radio earlier? Huh? What do we got here? It's the seat. The ejector seat. Alright, where did the body go? Oh. Alright. It's a floating chair. Were we not supposed to go over here? Alright, so we actually have 2 ways we can go here. Oh, never mind. We have 1 way we can go. This one also could close on us, but decides not to. Oh. I mean, someone has to be controlling these traps, right? I imagine these cyber wolves are not just appearing at random at very convenient times. Fatality. Alright. I was gonna say, am I just trapped in here? But go up here. Okay. I don't think that actually led anywhere. Oh, shit. Yep. This is not going to open, so... maybe I need to try going the other way now? So I can't go anywhere from here. There's some stuff on top of that one. I don't know how the fuck I would get there. I don't think I can... ooh. Can kind of scale these mountains. But it looks like that's not intentional. Oh, I can get up from this side, though. More med kit. Alright. So yeah, let's see if the other gate maybe opens when I get close to it. Otherwise, I just need to go back the way I came. Okay, some small med kits. I think I'm full up on ammo right now, though. You gonna let me through? No? Oh, what? I had to approach this from the outside to open it? Weird. So, I'm guessing we're not going to be getting through this from this side. So I guess I'll go back the way I came? Yeah, because I don't think I can get up from here. Oh, maybe I can jump to this tree. Okay. That seemed like some very, like, oddly specific platforming you would not expect to be able to do. Or at least not think that you're intended to do. But there is ammo up here, so I guess that tells you, hey, this is the right way. It seems difficult to avoid taking chip damage in this game. Like, something is always hitting you slightly in these groups. But then again, you have a lot of health, and don't seem to take a lot of damage. At least on this difficulty. I guess maybe if I was playing on Vivisection, it would be a lot harder. Ooh. Fall damage. Something I really gotta worry about, and am not really worrying about. The weird enemies we've seen so far also remind me that I still have to check out the game Impossible Creatures. Which is kind of a similar thing, except it's an RTS where you have genetically spliced creatures as your units, and some kind of mad scientist creating them.
Weird stuff's going on around here. Nothing covered in our training manuals, that's for sure. You gotta outlast these stupid four-legged creatures. We got bigger fish to fry.
I'm not sure what kind of accent he's trying to do. Almost sounds like he's got a bit of a brogue that he's trying to cover up. yeah, the way these guys just teleport on top of you is not great. I was trying to switch to my M16, but I realized I don't actually have one right now. Don't have any ammo for it. They don't seem to be giving me more. Because, like, if they teleported from slightly outside of range of their flamethrower, you would have a moment to react, but instead, they're instantly flaming you when they appear. Plus, you know, they're literally teleporting in, which, even if it's explained here, is still not a great enemy mechanic. You know, it's like not even a monster closet, it's just they're literally there on top of you. Okay, our objective's over yonder, but then what's over yonder? It also seems like I can only go so far from my objective before it stops letting me, based on that circle on the map. There's a lot of jungle over here. I'm pretty sure I saw, while I was looking for the logo for this game, I saw a piece of concept art that was a tank attached to a bear. So, it'd be nice to see something like that before we finish off here. Okay, I'm just like slowly zooming out the map now. Looks like we got like a lake ahead. But I also assume if I don't go to these checkpoints, then I literally can't progress even if I go to the next one. So this seems alright so far. Nothing great, but again, really the thing that interests me is the enemy designs and kind of the setup more than the actual gameplay. Because plenty of the games I take a look at from this era are not very great gameplay-wise. The shooting is just kind of shooting. From a time when the FPS was at its high, of the number of them being made at least. Alright, let's just walk into another obvious trap. It's like he knew that was a trap this time, but he still walked into it. I mean, this is really more unfair to them than it is to me. Alright. Now it's become a high hide. Secret area, grenade. These things are relentless with the flamethrowers. They're far more dangerous than the other ones. Alright, well, full health, so that's good. Still no M16 ammo. We do have these weird-looking grenades.
Get to the village. There's an authorization center there. Be sure to activate your transloader, or island security won't recognize you. Over and out.
That is some horrible view distance underwater. Hello, boys. I guess you can't attack in water, eh? They're trying to shove me onto shore so that they can get an attack in. Ooh. Vivisection and fatality. Well, I kind of feel bad for doing this, but not that bad. They brought it upon themselves. You boys should have known better than to teleport to me. Now the question is, why did they create so many of them? Because I'm pretty sure you don't need like 50 cyber dogs to see if that's a functional idea or not. Got a crusty ass gate that we can't open. Alright, maybe let's get to this village and that'll be a good stopping point. Because again, I always want to kind of see a good bit of the story of these games. And some fun little janky stuff like that swimming dog. Alright. This is not much of a village, actually. It's just a bunch of roof shacks with nothing in them. Alright, my objective is up yonder. Oh, getting shot at. I don't have anything equal their range. Get vivisected on. It's funny because one of my favorite things to do with shotguns in video games is to jump and fire them. And then I picture how that would actually work in real life and how you would just get thrown backwards and probably have the gun fly out of your hands after it slams into your chest. Alright, so I turned the captain's wheel. And what did that do for me? Got me a window there, I don't think I can get to that. Okay, I'm gonna save here because I'm probably gonna fall off. Is there anything hidden up here? No? Well, maybe we just opened a door outside. With some very big-o lily pads. Alright, I see another optic rifle. Fuck off, dog. Cat. Cyber animal. Oh. Oh, that's blocked. Grab. Oh. Excuse me, are those grenade monkeys? Nope, they're gorillas with cannon arms. I wasn't expecting that. This looks important. Can we break it? What? Can I... Please tell me I can bean somebody to death with this thing. Here, hold this for me. That man just literally vanished. You can kill them with boxes. It's not very efficient. What a weird feature. Like, we know what our players want to do. They want to be able to throw boxes at people. So we can show off our physics engine. Okay, I can't kill myself with the boxes. 16, ammo. So suddenly we have ammo for everything again. Well, this is a big crate, so maybe it'll be easier to smash somebody's heads in with it. can throw it real far. Ooh. Tell me how that works, how I flayed his skull with a shotgun. Without damaging the skull. Just cleanly scraped everything off around it. I'm here to kick ass and vivisect flesh. And you're all out of flesh. I was wondering if I could hose somebody down enough that they would just be like short most of their skin before they went down. How are you still standing on those? What? I literally can't hit him with the knife. It's not long enough. Self-burying soldiers. There's a lot of little janky shit. Nothing super janky, just a lot of little janky stuff going on here. And of course, the German release of this game was super censored, so that I guess only human enemies had their vivisection removed. They don't call me the Butcher for nothing. I do like that this skeleton foot has a little bit of boot stuck to the end. This is a silly game, if you hadn't noticed. But I would hope it's made that way intentionally, right? Like, I don't know how you make a game like this and you're like, I want this to be a very serious sci-fi military shooter. Where you can dismember foes as they run at you. Sniper rifle seems like it kind of sucks. Considering these guys are wearing armored helmets. Are these like dinosaur graves that they've got in here? Shotgun's pretty good because it stun locks them for a second. Or I guess just stuns them, it's not stun lock them, it's only for a second. It's only if you could spam it. Alright, well, we made it to the village. We're in these caves that are full of weird, like, bunks. I think my grenade, like, rolled up the wall and then back down.
Authorization failed. Authorization failed.
Approach the console to make connection with your transloader. Let's see. Scanning the base. Okay, let's start with the resource update system.
Is he, like, seeing what I'm seeing through my
Now
belt
let's authorize your DNA.
transloader?
Kurt, someone is intercepting your coordinates. Try not to disrupt the
Yeah, I'll, you know, just stand there and be on fire so I don't disrupt my connection. They can breathe fire backwards through their heads. Quaid, I think I disrupted the connection. My bad.
Access granted.
Well, it worked anyway, so...
Access granted.
Alright, well, I think that's probably a good look at Vivisector. Beast Within. I'm not really sure why it's called Beast Within, since so far we've only seen Beasts Without. But maybe you get some kind of weird beast power later. I think I just screwed myself and now I have to go back inside again. So that's a good place to stop, I guess. We didn't see any cyber animal humanoids, but I'm pretty sure they're in here. And who knows, maybe at some point I'll come back to this when I'm feeling up for a janky old FPS, which I have been in the mood for recently, but I've got another one in mind at the moment. So until next time, I've been Shadefire, this is Vivisector, Beast Within, and I hope you'll join me for future Vivisections. But until then, take care everyone.